Hey, my true seekers, how are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing great today. Happy blessed Sunday. I see your Hope is in the house. She says, "Hello, Lady D and chat. How are you doing? Your Hope." Yes, indeed, guys. Welcome, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. In here is grown folks. Trust me, we eat meat. We don't have time to tickle no one ears, guys. But I saw you guys liked my little smaller short that I went ahead and make it had made. If you guys like those type of small, little shorts I make, let me know, guys. And trust me, I will make more. I think that I'm the queen when it comes to these edit videos. Okay. My girl is in the house, Nico Givens. She says, "Good afternoon, Lady D and chat. Also, your Hope." She said, "Good. Finally catching alive." Thank you very much. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me, guys. Hope you all are enjoying your day. It's very beautiful out here. Very, very beautiful. Dark and Lovely is in the house. She says, "Hello, beauty, Lady D and chat." Also, Linda Young, she says, "Good afternoon, Lady D and company. How are you guys doing?" Yes, indeed, guys. Welcome, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, apologetic and nine buys. But guys, I got a lot of stuff that I want to go ahead and talk about before I get to Love and Marriage in Huntsville. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's season 8, episode 5, waiting to ex-wife, which oh my God. I don't know. Just like last week, I didn't do a review on it, and I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and get through a review when it comes to this episode right here. Yes, indeed. But I also want to address some things, guys. First of all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. And if you air it out, you are free game. And the ones that we talk about, they are on a reality show and they are public figures. So if anyone, go after these people, like I said, they are the ones that had put their life on display. So if you don't have thick skin, then I think that you should not even be a part of this. But I see, the last video that I went ahead and had made, I guess they got upset, but like I say, a hit dog is going to go ahead and holler, where they was trying to sit there and say, "Oh, you defaming, and you this and you that." Like I say, it's not fun when the rabbit got the gun, okay? But still of all, like I say, these people, they decided to put their life on display for the entire world to go ahead and pick it apart. So don't get mad with the messenger. I only can go by of what they put out. But before I continue, guys, let me make sure I go ahead and do my disclaimer. Disclaimer are under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So I wanted to make sure that I go ahead and get that out of the way, because like I said, I am a blogger. Okay, I do blog about varieties of things, which I do focus a lot on love and marriage in Huntsville. But I just don't understand, how other people, you can make videos about Martell, putting Martell in a straitjacket, going to the hospitals, going to their events, like if they go to the zoo, or just do some fun things, they quick to make a video out there. But I don't understand, when the tables, start turning, then they're going to have a problem. Make it make sense. You guys been dragging Ariane and Martell for a very, very long time. And like I said, when it comes to I could speak for myself, especially when it comes to people, maybe that they just like the show, period, or they might be a fan of Tisha or Stormy or whatever, but you just don't see content creators coming on and sabotaging these people business and stalking them and going to the hospitals and making videos out of stuff like that. But the minute when you say something about Miss Buddy, then you all wants to sit there and say, oh, you want to holler, you want to holler foul. Make it make sense. To me, it doesn't make sense at all, and like I said, if you don't like the way that I give my opinion, then you find a channel, and I talk about it all the time. Find a channel that's going to accommodate you, because in here is real talk. I only can call it out as I see it. And first of all, I didn't say no name. And if I did say a name, if you think that I was talking about whatever person that you think, like I said, she's a public figure, but I say Miss Buddy, but I don't have to explain myself because I am a content creator. Some of the stuff that I go ahead and put out, you might not like it. Like I say, you chew what you want to chew and you spit out whatever you want to spit out. But in here, I stay on my lane. This is my lane. This is what I like to do. Do you think that I'm going to sit there and go and jump on the bandwagon with you guys? No, I'm not going to do that. You guys sit there and talked about Miss Wanda and talking about, how, she articulate her words. And, you talk about misbehaving child, and you talk about Miss Marcella, and you could talk about everybody. But the minute when somebody talk about Miss Buddy, like Miss Buddy cannot defend herself. Miss Buddy got a mouth. But the thing about it is that you guys figured that you got to do this woman's bidding, make it make sense. And when things does not go your way, the first thing that you want to go ahead and do, you wants to go ahead and you wants to holler foul, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense at all, okay? But like I said, earlier, a hit dog is going to go ahead and holler, okay? Also, I see that I have 21 people in here. Let me see how many likes that I have, because all this right here, it may look easy, but trust me, it's not easy at all, okay? And I'm not going to stay on too long. I'm going to try to see if I can stay on at least an hour because I'm still doing my hair, okay? Yes, indeed. Um, Nicole says that they feel justified to say whatever they want to because the cult leader makes them feel superior to others. It's shocking to them that everyone doesn't believe the narrative Miss Buddy spins. Absolutely. And that's the sad thing. You cannot go after every content creator and sit there and try to harass and bully and stalk them. Like I said, I really don't go on all these other content creators and sit there and say something that, going to go against what you are putting out. Like I said, these people are free game. If you talk about Martell, you talk about Ariane, well, not Ariane, because Ariane, she's not on a reality show. Now she could come after you guys because she's not a public figure. But when it comes to you guys, like I said, you act like you are the only ones that can go ahead and spin this narrative. Make it make sense. Dark and Lovely say, right, I agree, Lady D. Hey, Misbehaving, how are you doing? My girl's in the house, Misbehaving. Make sure you go ahead and check out Misbehaving. She says, Real Talk, Lady D, mods in chat. Yes, indeed, guys. Welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. Because I see that the last video that I made, I guess they just didn't understand it, which YouTube is going to go ahead and review it because I know the guidelines. I'm talking about a reality show. So you cannot go around and think that you could strike people's channel just because you don't like how I spin my story. Make it make sense. It doesn't make no sense at all. But I'm pretty sure that, YouTube is going to go ahead and give a green light. But if not, like I said, if I had to worry about what I get paid on YouTube, which is really nothing, trust me, I would be hungry many, many, many a days. But like I said, in here is grown folks. If you can't stand the heat, then you get out the kitchen, and that's real talk. Okay, that is real talk. But it doesn't make no sense at all. And then they sit there and say that I put on about casting spells. Anytime when you curse a person, let me go ahead and give you the definition of cursing a person. Now, she had got on, and I'm going to say Miss Buddy got on her Instagram page, and these bloggers sitting there making content about it, saying, "Oh, she's warning the people that's coming after her." She's warning the people. She's sitting on top of the hill or whatever, she was doing, and she's going to send it back to them 3 times. That's what you call that. That's curses. Curses are spells. Okay? Anytime when you sit there and you taking negative words and throwing it back at people, what you're trying to do, you are casting spells. So miss me with the BS, telling me, "Oh, that's defamatory. She you saying she casting spells and all this other stuff." Well, anytime when you sit there and you talk about sending people all kind of negative energy, that's considered as casting spells. So for the ones that own this short yellow bus, let me go ahead and give you the definition of curses, okay, or casting spells. Let me go ahead and give you the definition of that. So anytime when you sitting there and you sending negative energy towards people, it's considered as you cursing that person. So the definition of that is when you put utterly intend to invoke a supernatural power to inflict harm or punishment on someone or something. A chorus of blaspheming words or phrase used to express anger or other strong emotions. The mouth was spitting vile oaths and curses, and that's exactly what she was doing. She was sending curses to people. So miss me with that bull crap where you guys trying to sit there and turn the narrative because you guys are the ones that are out there harassing, stalking, and bullying. So now what you're trying to do is you're trying to turn the narrative. Like they say, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, okay? So also it means invoke or use a curse against. It often seems as if the family has been cursed. Use courses of blaspheming language to express anger or any other emotions. Okay, so what you think it was called? What you think that Miss Buddy was doing? Okay, so miss me with that BS. Like I said, if you don't like my content, go somewhere where somebody is going to go ahead and tickle your ears. And that's real talk. Okay. So I wanted to go ahead and get all that out because this is too much. This is too much. These people can sit there and make videos after videos and drag Martell and Ariane. But soon in a minute, when we say something about Saint Melody, they have something to say. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It doesn't make no sense at all. And like I say, when it comes to Melody, Melody is a public figure. We are content creators. So if she don't have no tough skin, then I think she needs to just go ahead and get out this game because no one, especially me, I'm not going to come up and sit there and say, "Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she this. Oh, she's got it going on." I'm not going to say that. If it's something that she does and I don't like, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and that's real talk, okay? So if you don't like it, then just miss me, you leave, or just say ouch, or put your prayer finger up. and get the heck out of here. Okay. And that's exactly how I look at it. Okay. This is exactly how I look at it. So let me go ahead and get back to where I was so I can go ahead and talk about what's going on this show. So, guys, if you got something that you want to go ahead and talk about, all this right here, I'm also going to go ahead and drop the link. And if anybody want to come up, you guys are welcome to come up. But this is too much, you know. This right here is too much. You cannot tell people what to say, and then the first thing, oh, she's getting an attorney. Well, she get an attorney. Go ahead and get your attorney. Judge gonna sit there and throw this out because she's a public figure. Now, like I said, you know, if she does some things like had happened when with Tasha K and Cardi B, you know, when Cardi B sat there and said, you know, the stuff about her medical records and her child and all this stuff was not true, and asked her to go ahead and take it down, and she didn't do it. That's totally different. But you cannot sit there and just because someone is not sitting there stroking you guys, you cannot sit there and say, oh, you want to go ahead and you want to sue a person. It doesn't work like that. Trust me. I promise you. All you're going to do is get these lawyers to take your money. And that's the bottom line. Okay. And that's real talk. That's real talk. So let me see. Let me see what the comments are saying. Dark and Lovely says this is the same person who proclaimed to be a woman of God. She better beware. Those spirits will catch those curses, turn them on her. She's opened herself up to a demonic world. Absolutely. Because what goes around come around. And when you sitting there and you operating out of hate, anger, don't you know that, like I said, the devil could sit there, he could bless you too. You thinking that, oh, I'm sending curses to people, and all the while you wondering why this stuff done backfired on you, got you all out your mind. Because if you sit there and say you was power pack and you was God chosen people, then why you just don't give it to God? And that's the thing that I just don't understand when it comes to her. You know, she always wants to take matters of on her own. You know, it doesn't make no sense at all, guys. Misbehaving says, I'm coming up after you finish your commentary, Lady D. Okay, okay, you are welcome to come on. I am done. Nicole Gibbons says, good misbehaving. You and Dark and Lovely keep the show going good with Lady D. Absolutely. But like I said, you know, it doesn't make no sense. It to me, it doesn't make no sense at all because this woman, she is on a reality show. She put her life on display for the entire world to pick it apart. Nobody wouldn't have never ever heard of a Melody Holtz until she decided to sit there and put herself on this reality show. So, like I say, whatever good for the geese is good for the gander, and that's real talk. Okay, so with all that being said, guys, again, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. Make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. So I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and remember some of the stuff that was going on this show last night. Like I said, I think what I think, and this is my opinion, I think that they are trying to sit there and throw an axe on this show. They trying to sit there and maybe, you know, cancel the show because the way that they using people, and it doesn't make no sense. You know, the scenes does not make no sense, especially when it came to Trisha and Tisha. You know, they met up at the gym and they was talking, you know. Now that part was kind of all right, but I need to see more. You know, I want to see, especially when it comes to Tisha, I want to see Tisha promote her products. You know, her daughters, they got some shampoo, some hair products. I would like to see they showing a scene where Tisha's in her house and she's shampooing the girl's hair and, you know, showing the products. You know, I want to see that, you know, because we already know that Tisha, her daughters got some very beautiful, long, luscious hair. Or I wanted to see when Tisha and Marceau, they took the family to Africa. They could have opened up with that because by Tisha meeting up with Trisha, you know, to me, you know, that could have been down the line. But, you know, they could have opened up that they took their vacations to Africa, because I would like to see some clips, some videos. I would like to see that. I don't know about you guys. Let me know. I think that they should have opened up, especially when they show the Scots. They should have showed them, in Africa, enjoying themselves in the motherland. That's how I see it. Okay, Nicole. Miss Hope says, I did not even watch the show. I waited on you. Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Your Hope says, I did not even watch the show. I waited on you and a few other CC's commentary. It's not interesting anymore because of the extra stuff on social media. Absolutely. They have taken a lot away from the show, because most of the stuff that is going on social media. It's not going on the show. And that's why, I just don't understand why, when it comes to Carlos King, why is he allowing all this to happen? Just like when he went to Huntsville and crowned Melody, I'm thinking that, he's going to get the ensemble cast together, and they're going to talk about, how to get these ratings back up and how to get it back on track, because we don't want to see all those fake storylines, because most of the stuff, it was just some fake storyline. And then after that, we saw Melody. Melody, she had her friends to come there. It was like high schoolish. It was like a slumber party. Every time when Melody, she have some type of event, when she get the girls together, they always come there in their pajamas, acting like children. Nobody wants to see that. I know I don't want to see that. All right, it's good, maybe, one scene, but every time when she have an event, when she gets the girls together, they always got to be in their pajamas, like high schoolish, and it doesn't make no sense. And the other one, I remember Butterfly, she always talk about Shanita. Now, Shanita, she's very interesting. Now, I think that if they would add Shanita a part of that show, then I promise you, Melody going to go ahead and not be friends with her no more, because at that little slumber party that they had, Shanita took over that. Shanita, I was more, interesting what came out of Shanita mouth. She's more entertaining than the ones that was at that table, including Miss Melody. And you guys, like I say, hit me with that one right there, because they put their stuff on display for the entire world to pull it apart. But I'm thinking about, after Miss Melody went ahead and gave that motivation speech, why they coming together, I didn't think that she was going to go ahead and talk about her marriage. She was going to talk about, Martell. And I sit there and I say, if you trying to move on, which this been like, how long these people been divorced? These people been divorced almost 4 freaking years, been separated most likely 8 years. And they still sitting there trying to spin this storyline. Oh, the reason why I'm not dating, this is what Melody said. The reason why I'm not dating is because of Martell. You know how Martell, showing some clips of, he was stalking her or whatever, but they stalked each other. And that's why I don't understand when it comes to these content creators. Guys, we're watching two different stories, two different shows. Because even though Melody has showed a clip that Martell was spying on her, or went to somewhere where she was when she was out on a date. But what about when Melody took her children out of the bed and sat there, put them in the car, and went spied on Martell while he was having dinner with Ariane and their child? Nobody's talking about that. When Melody do something, let me let Miss Behaving up. Hey, Miss Behaving, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Lady D. I heard they calling for us. They don't want this double
Yeah.
trouble.
But like I said, they ain't saying nobody mad but the devil. They can't sit there and just because we have different opinions about people, what we supposed to do? Sit there and glorify and put this woman on the highest pedestal?
Lady D, I told you she still want them. God told her to go, but that dingling touched that soul, baby.
Something that touched
Yes,
it.
it did. It touched it.
Something to touch it
But-
because it doesn't make sense, misbehaving.
So let me get this. Let me get this straight. This is what's funny to me. So for years, the mellow nuts, mellow coat members have been harassing all of the cast members of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and none of them have ever, meaning Tisha, Marceau, Maurice, Destiny, anybody, nobody has ever came out to say anything back. They
At
remain quiet.
all. At
But
all.
small head, no edge, Miss Buddy, she want to make a video saying something. Honey, if you can't stand the heat, get up out the kitchen.
That's what I say too.
And then another thing, old hot toddy turtle girl got the nerve to call us old. Baby, you
Hmm.
look older than me and Lady D put together.
And I'm 58 years old, and these women look like they had a hard life. I'm telling you, a very hard life.
Oh, they've been rolled hard and put down softly.
If they see my pictures, how I used to look at their age, I promise you, they probably go sit at some surgery table because trust me, these people look like they had a hard life. I don't give a care how young they are, but they look old as all outdoors. And like I say, don't have a pot that you know what and the window to throw out of. That's why they could stay on these on this YouTube, this social media site all day and all night and spewing all that hate. These women ain't about that life. That's why I don't even pay them no attention.
You,
Misbehaving.
you can't. We grown up over here. We got things to do. Now I didn't get a chance to watch this episode, so I'm really enjoying sitting back listening to your commentary on this. But I tell you what, baby, it is 2024. Anybody can get it. Anybody can
Absolutely.
get it.
Absolutely. And the thing about it, what I didn't like is that they kept coming for me in the last video, that I had dropped yesterday. And then they went ahead and reported it because I had commercials on and then after that I didn't. But they also have to realize that, like I said, I come on here because I like it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't just come on here because, oh, I feel like, I'm going to go ahead and spew hate. No, like I said, there and say I'm in my lane. And if they don't like it, why they just don't go somewhere where people going to be like-minded? Make it make sense.
But have you noticed? I don't know if you paying attention, Lady D. You have a lot more people coming up over here,
Hmm.
like-minded people agreeing with the things that you are saying, because you are not saying anything new and they didn't harness in and try to attack you. I believe it's orchestrated to come after you, and you keep on making them videos, them little short ones. Boy, that latest one you put up there, I was tickled to death. I was laughing. My grandson read it here. He said, Dee, what's so funny? And then I put it on. He said, that's Alvin and the Chipmunks. I said, no, baby, that's the lady from Love and Marriage Huntsville. He said, Nene, why she sound like Alvin and the Chipmunk? I said, baby, because she's Huntsville's finest. She's Huntsville's finest.
You think that's why they was upset?
Yes, but I love it. Lady D, oh my God, you know you have some talent and you up here playing with me. I gotta send you an email because I need to learn how to do that stuff you're doing. Those facial expressions from Moni and
Uh,
Tamar, baby.
email me.
Look, baby, this is your judge right here. I need you to keep putting them out.
Girl, let me tell you something. I used to make some videos, and I mean, people were sitting there saying, "Oh my God, it's like I make them come alive." I know how to edit where it's like a movie. It's just like a movie. But the thing about it takes so much time, and I wasn't getting a lot of people to watch them and stuff like that. So I say, well, I just might as well just come on and just do my lives, instead of doing editing videos. But girl, I enjoy doing edit videos. I enjoy doing stuff like that. But hit me up and I promise you I give you the connections.
Look, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Sometimes it's hard to ask for help or accept help, but I have to do it. I have to
Girl, we
do
help
it.
each other. We help each other because there's a lot of stuff, is a lot of different features when it comes to the live, like the memberships and all kind of things. And you said there, I think you had said that you're going to start getting into all that. So, like I say, teach one, you teach each other.
Hmm.
You teach me
Yes,
how to
sir.
do all that, and I can teach you how to do the editing part. And even if you say D, because like I say, girl, I love you. I thank Nicole for bringing you in my path. And if you need some editing done, I could sit there and do the editing for you and send it to you. But I can show you exactly what app that I use, to go ahead and get all these videos together.
Okay, now let's get on back to Love and Marriage Huntsville real
Okay,
quick
okay, okay.
because I
Well,
have
first,
not.
let's go ahead and introduce everybody.
Oh,
Country girl,
I
my girl in the
apologize.
house, country girl, Nicole. And I see Meek is in the house. That's my first time ever heard Meek. Yes, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this name. How do you pronounce that? Sh- how you pronounce it? Sh-
Sure. Is that Chicago,
Sugar?
South side Chicago?
Okay,
Chicago.
okay.
Look, Chicago.
Shadell.
I done
Okay.
gave you a new name, Southside Chicago.
Okay, Shadella is in the house. Yes, indeed. So, guys, again, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased, and my girl, Miss Woo, is in the house. So, guys, make sure you go ahead and check out Misbehaving is Fun. Check out her channel as well. So, girl, go ahead. What you got?
Look, I have not watched the episode, but I'm going to watch it. But I'm in tiptoeing because I'm trying to figure out what is the smoke. But they said that the dude Moses went and met up with Destiny and didn't have his wedding ring on. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I was shocked when he came there. He didn't have the wedding band on. But a lot of that right there, I sit there and say it's like, to me, it's part of scripted because he kept saying my wife and this and that. It's like, I guess he's trying to clean up Sunny's image so she can come on that show. Or maybe, the way that they doing each other with the infidelity part and all this other stuff, which is not infidelity because they wasn't married at all. But you
Right.
don't think that he's trying to open up that door so Martell can be able to tell his story? Because even when it comes to Tisha and her boyfriend or whatever he is, because she's married, she's, like I say, all this is like they are setting the foundation to let Martell and Ariane come on. What you think about that? Because it's kind
I
of
think
weird.
so. I think so.
Yes.
Remember that last time the video you did and you had made mention of the gentleman being from Dayton, Ohio, and
Yep.
you
Ken
said
is
you
from,
noticed
yes.
and you made a point. You said you no other content creator had mentioned that. And it was funny when you said that. I've never mentioned that, but it always crossed my mind. Like when I hear even people in the chat when they get to saying where they're from, I'm like, is that somebody that support them? You know how people have assumed names and
Hmm.
pages. But I believe Ariana is about to come on. They might as well bring her on.
Absolutely.
They've talked about her or alluded to her in some sort of way. I mean, it's not going to hurt since they say the ratings are so low. Uh, go ahead and bring her on. Bring her on. I mean, you know what? Those melanuts, those Melicote members, they're
Hmm.
quite odd if you ask me. One minute they're all for love and being monogamous and hating side chicks, but they love Portia Williams. And now
Mm,
here comes
tell me
Sonny.
about it.
And you have the Melometer Nation divided because you have half of them that support Sonny and the other half that don't like Sonny. But this is my thing with them. What is their fixation with claiming that Destiny has slept with Martell? What is their
Because
fixation with that?
because anything that they can try to assassinate Martell and give Melody more stuff to talk about, So if they go ahead and that's why I'm so glad when it came to Tisha. Tisha say, look, when Melody threw that bone at her, she said she's not going to carry it back. Didn't she say that?
But
Because
you know,
Tisha knew if she would have carried that back to Destiny, then she would have been caught up in the middle of it. Then Melody would have sat there and beat that storyline like an old dirty dish rag.
yes, she would have. Yes, she would have. I want to know how come she hasn't brought anybody on the show that she's dating. I mean, she makes booty calls. I mean, she be
Hmm.
thotting and botting up on Instagram.
And
You
that's
don't
what
have
I'm.
a love
Who you
interest?
talking about? You talking about Melody, right?
I'm talking about Miss Buddy.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna say Miss Buddy because they trying to throw out all kind of devil. But then again, we talking about a reality show, okay?
Yes,
They
we are.
for display for the entire world to pick apart. The reason why, like I said, Miss Buddy dates. Miss Buddy sat there and say she have her bags ready by the door, and she likes to do international whatever they say she do. She dates you, and girl, there's a lot of stuff that we could go ahead and talk about. She dates. But the thing about it is that she's not going to bring it on this show because she know her cash cow, Miss Buddy's cash cow, is Martell. Long as she's sitting there and riding that horse, then she gonna continue going to the bank. You bring somebody else on, then she can trauma in her pain. You see what I'm saying? All this
Hmm
stuff right here is this girl is very calculated, very manipulative. That's the reason why she's not bringing it on. But what got me is this content creator, because I really don't listen to all those different content creators. But when he was talking about how that's a shame for Martell to start Melody. But I was sitting there saying, didn't Melody took her kids out of the bed, misbehaving, and went and spied on Martell?
Yes, she did. Yes, she
Why didn't
did.
nobody talk about that?
Yes, she did. This is my thing. This is why I keep telling these crazy females. If you stay with a man when he's cheating with you and accept his apology and he goes on to continue to cheat and you stay there, he doesn't know if you're real or not the next time you decide to leave. You
Mm-hmm.
teach a man how to treat you. She shouldn't have never got up in the middle of the night with her kids. Had
Thank
she
you.
checked Ariane the first time, because I tell you what, a heifer could never call my house and
Absolutely.
demand me to put my husband up on the phone. I would have bust him upside. Matter of fact, I did bust my ex-husband upside the head. Cause baby, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But ain't
And you
nobody
don't want
finna
to
be
hear
calling my
mine.
house.
You don't want to hear mine.
Okay.
One call for me, call for my husband, saying they was AT&T, and by she was being my husband's secretary, I thought it was ATT because she sounded very professional, right? So after I
That's
sit there
how
and say,
hoes
look,
do.
yeah, I say I handle the bills, talk to me. And that's when the real her came out. I say, give me 15 minutes. I'll be at your house. I promise you, I was at her house. Me and my peace be still.
I know that's right, baby. Wait a minute, but let's back up a little bit, Lady D, because I like that part where you said you the one that handles the bill. So your old man was making the money and handing the money over to mama. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
trust me, I'm a Southern girl, honey. And if any dime said that be out, honey, it's gonna be on. I don't give a care. I run through them books. Ain't nobody else
Ooh,
gonna run through them books.
I know that's right. You better
Who
tell
ain't
it.
nobody.
Melody should have gone and let Martell cheat in peace and continue to share her husband like she had been sharing him. Ariane was a sister wife, and honey, y'all could have been living happily ever after. You could have been
Absolutely.
dipping and tipping, but now you at home, you a baby mama. You're stuck with four kids. Four
That's it.
kids, and Martell still out there being a dog in the streets. Woof.
That's it. Let's play that. Let's play that. Let's play that one. Let's play this one. Let me play this one right here. But like I said there and say, it takes two to tear down a house.
That's true.
I'll tell you one thing I did.
Do this shit. No, do not put that on.
And nobody talk about that. Hmm? Why nobody talk about all this right here
Oh,
when she do something?
well, maybe I had to mute it. I had to mute it. I'm over here cracking up. The roof is on fire. She acting a fool. Yeah, Carlos King. How come y'all ain't talking about that? How come y'all ain't showing that? She's a barracuda. She's a terrorist on television. Somebody save Martell Hope because his life is in danger.
All the stuff that she did is on camera, caught on camera. So if anybody is the victim, it got to be Martell, you know? They
Poor
play Martell
Martell.
as the villain. Martell been through hell.
Poor Martell, and he ain't even getting the most money. He getting a little check, but doing all the work, carrying everybody on his back.
After right, Chandela
Melody,
said they're not going to talk about her domestic her DV as they never do. Why? Why?
I
Why?
think that's a injustice, and they do a disservice to victims of uh, DV because there are a lot of men out there that are going through that, and men should not be shamed to not speak up and ask for help. So, men, if you need help, dial 911 and take some
Absolutely,
videos.
absolutely, absolutely. Because this right here is horrible. And when I saw this content creator sat there and say, "Oh, that is so horrible. This man is stalking Melody." I sat there and say, "What about when she took her children? She took her children out of the bed." And Martell say, "How do you know I was with someone?" "Oh, it's a secret, Dad." I'm gonna play the clip and I'm gonna blot them out.
That's
I'm
a
gonna play it
shame.
on
You know what?
my little
Remember?
shorts, okay, so people can see what's going on. Because see, it's we live in a show me state where you got to show these people in order for them to believe. And if you show them, they still not gonna believe. But Melody got the children out of the bed, and Martell say, "How do you know?" "Oh, Daddy, it's a secret. It's a secret. I saw you, Dad. I saw you." You should never put your children in the middle of all this stuff right here. But you see, nobody talks about what Miss Buddy does. Make it make sense.
Hmm. Well, we talk about it over here. We ain't gonna stay
Thank
quiet,
you.
baby. We gonna tell the good, the bad, and the ugly. And ain't no victims except for the kids. Only the kids are the victim. Martell and Melody know exactly what they're doing, and them old crazy women over there. And y'all gonna quit calling us old when y'all look older than us. Y'all know y'all hips and knees aching when you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Y'all trying to act like y'all some spring chicken. Honey, I'm loving being an elder. What are you talking about? I'm
Thank
still
you.
cute. And
Thank you.
okay, they better ask somebody.
Thank you, girl. That, like I said, they just butt hurt. Anytime when some people come out and spew all this hate and try to attack people because it's something that they didn't like they say, a hit dog is going to holler. Yes, my girl's in the house. My independent point of view, guys. Make sure you go ahead and check her channel out. My independent point of view. Check out her channel. Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
okay. I'm gonna have to go find her channel and subscribe. Hey, my
Yes.
independent point of view. You saw what Miss Chandeli put in there. She
No, no.
knew. Yeah,
What she put?
she put up in there that Melody. She knew Melody was dangerous when she threw that glass at Martell.
Absolutely,
Remember?
absolutely. And we're not gonna let them
Mm-hmm.
forget that either.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, Lady D, won't you make you know what? I'm gonna tell you something behind the scene. I want you to make
Mhm.
a little clip and edit it and run it.
Okay. You tell
I
me
don't want
what
to
to
say.
make, and I'll give it to you to if you want to
Okay,
tell me exactly,
yeah.
write this. Just tell me what you want, and I'll write the script for you, and I
Oh,
put it.
okay,
I'll make it come alive. I promise you. And
okay.
we'll talk about it later because we want to.
Yeah,
You
because I
do
ain't
your
gonna put it
thing.
out in the atmosphere. Yeah, I
Yes,
ain't gonna put it out
yes,
in the atmosphere.
yes.
I just want y'all to know Lady D is the classy one of the crew. She the classy one. I get clatchet, ratchet, bougie, ghetto.
Well, you
Huh?
tell me what
Hello.
to put in. Look, when we get off or whenever, email me and just give me whatever you want me to say. Okay.
Ooh. Fire. Dun, dun, dun.
And what
Ooh,
character you
ooh.
like? If you like Steve Harvey, because Steve Harvey could throw some F bombs, okay? If you want Martell to throw some F bombs, I'll make Martell throw some F bombs.
Let them throw them F bombs, then walk off real fast in that tight red suit. Now you know they did him wrong at that reunion. He didn't even need to wear that suit.
You talking about this one right here? Let me see. I got that one. That right there. You know they did him wrong. That was wrong. You talking about that one right there?
Yeah, yes, yes, ma'am. I hate that suit. Oh my God, why did they put him like that? I'm glad I saw a recent photo of him. He's cutting off that facial hair. I
Hmm.
mean, he was kind of looking like Melody's brother a little bit. Him and
You think
Marcus was
so?
favorite. Yeah, with them little milk dud heads and that little Beijing beard. I need
Well,
the
last night
old
he really
Martell
looked
back.
good. He really looked good. Oh, girl, last
Oh,
night he
did
really
he?
looked good. Oh, girl, yes, indeed. He
Oh,
really
shucky
looked
ducky.
good. But I
Okay,
didn't
well,
understand that scene. That was very weird and creepy. When Stormy invited him to the house, and Tisha was, what's her name? Trisha was there, but Stormy had roses, where he was coming from, out and walking on roses inside a house. It didn't make no sense.
right.
It was weird, and she was looking like it was weird, and I was saying, why, if she knew it was weird, why did they want to go ahead and play that scene? Because it didn't make no sense. I would see when Stormy opened the door for Martell to come in, that her husband Courtney was there as well, but it was like, why would you wants to have Martell to meet Trisha, and Trisha is engaged to someone else. It didn't make no sense.
Exactly.
Let Martell tell his story, because the way that they just throwing Martell, tossing him like a salad, it doesn't make no sense. It's so weird. Let Martell tell his story, what's going on in his real life, and let him add it on that show. Because when you guys trying to put Martell to film with certain people, it makes Martell look like this, what we looking at right now.
Right. It's forced. So I'm
It's
definitely
forced.
gonna watch. I'm gonna watch it when I get off with you. I'm supposed to be doing. I'm definitely gonna go and watch the episode. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and watch and talk about it. But yeah, we need Martell Holt to be able to show his life. We don't
Yes.
need no more forced scenes. And I'm with you, Lady D. I think that was kind of tacky for Stormy to invite Martell over with Trisha, knowing Trisha has a man that she plans on marrying. Like, don't do that's how you get mess started.
Yes. So it didn't make no sense. That scene was weird. I just didn't understand it, because I say you guys is forcing Martell to film with certain people, and it got him looking. He even looked at, he, thank God he looked good, but he wondering what's going on. Oh, Martell, he say he didn't even recognize her. Most likely they met in, college or something like that, or passed by each other. So just because you guys are at the same function, event, that does not mean that I know you. I probably have spoken to you, but still, of all, I don't know you. So it didn't make no sense. Just go ahead and let Martell add Ariane on, and I promise you those ratings going to go up, because what they are showing. And let me tell you something else, misbehaving. I say I bet 5 out of 1 is those producers that's trying to elevate Miss Buddy, and Miss Buddy
Hmm.
sitting there helping them to go ahead and set those scenes to make this man look so crazy.
Yeah, because they've been together so long. Martell and Melody have been. They know how to, what to do to trigger each other to get a reaction. Yeah, I bet you she is working with the producers,
Mm-hmm.
and Martell's not getting a favorable edit. But I
Yeah.
tell you what, baby, if Martell looking good like you said, he looking like the old
Girl.
Martell.
Oh Oh my God. Yes, he did look good. And then he had on all
Mm,
black, and then he had like a,
mm,
I don't know if it's like a trench coat or something like that, but
mm,
he just looked it good. He looked it
mm,
like some
mm,
eye
mm.
candy, okay? He really looked it
Okay.
good.
Mm,
And but the
mm,
thing about it, the way that they set the scene,
mm.
he was in the house with these two women. I just didn't like that. It was just like it was forced. Meek Meek said he sure did. Yes, he did, honey. But
Well, yeah, I gotta go look at it, baby, because I'm gonna take a flat out. You know, I'm too old for my tail. I ain't got nothing for no young man, baby, but some hard time and advice for him. But,
so what?
baby,
So what's
hard
some hard
time.
times?
With some hard time and advice. That's all I got for a young man. A young man can't do nothing for me but leave me to his pappy, grandpappy, and his uncle. I don't want no youngster, baby. Them youngsters is trouble.
I hear
They,
that. I hear that.
but
And Martell,
honey,
trust me, honey. Martell, you probably have to sit there and put a dag on leash on his tail. But then again, a man sometimes the way that they treat certain people won't treat somebody else. You understand?
and
They
and
know they
that's
got a good
true.
woman.
Yep,
So
that's
just
true.
because they treated that woman bad, that does not mean they'll treat the next woman. And Martell, I think that God sees his heart. He has a good heart. Chandela says that Martell looked good and he came with his wine. He charges a arm and a leg to ship it to you. Oh my God. She say his wine is very expensive.
Well, I tell you what, Shandeli, the good thing about me now, I'm over here in South Carolina. I can drive. Let me go on and drive on over to Alabama. I am going to get some wine, y'all. Let me drive to Alabama and get a little wine.
And most likely he probably give you a bottle. I promise you he'll give you a bottle because he looked like that type of person that's would do something like that. But let's go
Or
ahead and get back to Melody and that slumber party. Why you think that all of the little events that she gives at her house, it always looks so childish. It's like a slumber party.
it's hard for me to say because I haven't watched the episode, but I do realize that she loves to have a lot of female get-togethers, but it's like she wants to appear as if she's the head honcho.
Hmm.
Everyone's doing her bidding. They're coming, they want a seat at her table, so they're coming to her. What were they
Hmm.
talking about at the meeting, Lady D?
Who you think? I give you one guess. Who you think?
Not surely not Martell, not the man that she's afraid of, not the man that
The
yeah,
entire
she had
time.
a Lord have
The
mercy.
entire time, she was like the victim. Like I said, if you don't like a person, you ready to move on. This girl had some kind of creepy ceremony where she changed her name, but yet she still haven't moved on.
Yeah,
Make it
she
make sense.
changed.
And she cannot say that the reason why she cannot move on without Martell, because we know she lying. Just like Chandela said, show us who that arm was. Is that, like I said, she want to keep beating that story. Starbucks went ahead and dropped independent, what's it, in my
Oh, okay.
what it is.
Viewpoint. Okay,
Yes,
I'm a good.
yes.
I'm
Make
a
sure
go.
I get it right. Yeah.
Let me see. My independent point of view.
Yes.
Okay, my
Yeah.
independent point of view. There
My
it is.
independent point of view. She went ahead and dropped the link. So, guys, y'all can go ahead and click on it. It's much easier. So,
Thank you.
guys, make sure y'all go ahead and click on this link and
Let me
subscribe
see.
to in my opinion. Make sure I put it right. I'm trying to see where I can find it at. Yes, it's my independent point of view. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel right here.
Okay, there.
Yes. 313 Lace. Yes. Three God, they be coming up with some names. 313 Lace with 187 say, girl, looks are very much so deceiving. Martell ain't holding in the front. What she's talking about region area though. What she talking about? Talking about he ain't got
Oh,
I thought
in
he
the
had a
front
hook in the
region
curve.
area.
What was she
Is
meant by
that
that?
you,
I'm slow
Melody?
on
Is
that one.
that you, Melody? That's Melody, that 313 lace with 187. Is that you, Melody?
Break it down for
Look,
me. That one going over my head right there.
okay, what she is saying, looks can be deceiving, especially in that front region area. And I mean, I know looks can be deceiving because, honey, I'm gonna just share this quick story,
What she's
and I'm
talking
gonna
about
keep it
the
clean.
pack, talking
She,
about the stuff in the front.
yeah, she talking about that meat whacker, baby. I had this old man I was dating, had been putting off for a long time. I thought that man wasn't work with nothing. Baby, he came around that corner. That meat package came before the rest of his body did. Shit. I said, I got a headache. I got to go to sleep.
What's lacking down there? Trust me, they can pick up somewhere else. Okay, they can pick up somewhere else if that's exactly what she's talking about. But you see, Miss Buddy is fighting over, so quite obvious he was doing something. You see what I'm saying?
He sure
And,
was. Now, what is. Go ahead, Lady D. I'm sorry.
no,
Go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead. I'm just
What did
laughing
you,
at
what did,
213.
Miss Melissa said Shanita was calling out Melody on the low. What did Shanita say last night or whenever during the episode, Lady D?
Girl, I don't even remember nothing she said. I promise you, I'm not going to tell you no lie. The only thing that I remember what these people was talking about, and that's when they was trying to sit there and say that Martell is stalking Melody, you know. But I think she had said something on the slick side. Who you say said something? So I can go ahead and pull it up. He
Melissa Savage down there, she said Shanita called her out on the low. So Shanita must have said something to
she said
Melody in
something.
regard.
Yeah, she did say something. That's why I sat there and say when it comes to Shanita, I think she would be, you know, she would
Oh,
she would she would be a good cast on that show because I'm finna tell you right now because I got it on. And
okay.
look,
Thank
just
you,
look at it
Shandeli
funny.
and Dark and
What she
Lovely.
said,
They said Dark and Lovely and Miss Shandeli said
call
she's
her
the
queen
queen
of
of
selecting.
deflecting. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, she
Of
deflects a
deflecting.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. She deflects to get that heat up off of her.
Mm-hmm.
Tisha, once upon a time, Tisha used to get back with her, but those doggone Melico members just stressed Tisha out. So Tisha felt it was better not to engage. But baby, we need somebody up on that show that ain't afraid to engage. That's why I say Miss Wanda need to be back up on that
Absolutely.
show. We
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the only reason why they got Miss Wanda because they felt that they wanted to go after Tisha and they knew that they couldn't get to Tisha without removing Miss Wanda out the way. So that's why they went ahead and did that. And the thing about it
mm-hmm.
is that Marcel went ahead and co-signed to that. You see what I'm saying? That Marcel.
Yeah, that's because Marceau he was tired of Miss Wanda mouth. Miss Wanda wasn't cutting him no breaks. Do you hear me? But I
Thank
tell
you.
you what, when it's all said and done, he did stand by Tisha, so he ain't leave his wife out there
Hmm.
to sink. He was gonna
Hmm.
help her swim. So,
Absolutely.
I tell you what. But we need some more storylines, and I heard that it's supposed to be getting better. Do you think this most recent episode was better than the previous one?
Um, not really. I just like I say, it was kind of confusing because I didn't understand why did Martell went to Stormy's house and the scene was so weird and even they looked like they even said it was weird. I didn't understand why uh they even had that scene. I think that should have stayed on a cutting room floor. I didn't understand when it came to Stormy, not Stormy, what's her name? Destiny and with the guy she's with. Moses. I
Moses.
didn't
Uh
understand
huh.
that scene either. Yeah, I fell asleep. I'm watching it right now. I didn't understand that because first of all, Destiny, she was talking about he was giving her money, to help her,
Uh
help
huh.
her, because she was going through financial difficulties because of, the divorce she was going through with her husband. But,
Uh huh.
me, I think different than, some of these content creators because I say, first of all, if this man is not married to you, the child is not his, why are you worrying about this man giving you money? You understand what I'm saying? But then I
Right.
started thinking about, Destiny must be related to my mama. You understand what I'm saying? Because my mama saying nobody gonna muddy these waters. If you gonna be with a
Okay.
man, you better get you some money. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
As
Destiny's
my
from the old school.
I know. My grandmother would always say, "No
Oh,
money,
honey,
no honey, no finance, no romance." I know
cool
that's right.
girl.
Don't be out here, honey. I ain't got no hoe in my blood, but I tell you what. If it ain't no money, ain't no love.
Girl, shoot, my mom
Mm.
said she'll tell you, honey, you ain't laying up with no man. You better make sure. You see what I'm saying? So I say Destiny is from those school, but I was saying, I think that Destiny could have sat there and just told the man, I thank you for all what you have done, because we are not married. We wasn't even engaged. They wasn't even engaged, right?
Not as far as I knew. No, we
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
even get to see him on the show. All we did is saw him on
yeah.
Instagram.
And she was saying, he was sending her money and stuff like that. Well, you should have been grateful, Destiny. That's how I look at it. Because first of all, your husband, your ex-husband, he should have been supporting his child where you shouldn't have wanted for anything. That's how I look at it.
You know what, Lady D, and that's something that's quite interesting to me. Like for her ex, for LeBert to be such an established gentleman, and people brag about him and the businesses that he owns. Um, why is it that he would not want to make sure that his child has a place to stay, or why create havoc for the mother of your child?
That's
Because
the
if the
part I didn't
mother's not good,
understand.
you don't have to be good friends with anyone, but obviously Destiny is a great parent, a great mother, because they have joint custody, but she has physical custody of their son. He hasn't bothered to try to take the baby from her. She puts their son first. But if her mental health is impacted, that can affect the child. So
Mhm.
I don't understand him, and I know Melody has made comments when she and Destiny were friends. She stated that LeBeric and Martell were just alike.
Mhm.
So make it make sense.
Mhm.
These women over there in the Mellicott Nation, they want to talk about women empowerment and we uplift women, and they hate dirtbag men, but they over there caping for LeBeric. So how does that work? They only uplift and support women that they like.
That's
It's
it.
F all women.
That's it. That's it. Look, our guy's in the house, Anthony Lofties. Hi,
Oh,
Anthony.
Chuck, hey, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they like it's better than yours. Anthony, you ain't send me no cash app, baby. You ain't send me no cash app, baby. And you got me blocked on your channel. Unblock me. Unblock me,
Come on,
Anthony.
Anthony got you blocked. Come on, Anthony. Unblock misbehaving this time.
I said, I'd go over to his channel and say hello. I said, now we made peace afterwards. Now he
You
did. He had a right to block me because baby, I was mad at him when he took that tour in Destiny House, baby. I got up in his comment and baby, he got right back in the comment with me and then he blocked me expeditiously.
he say put your cash app in the chat so he could send you something. Okay. He say, are you blocked for real?
Oh,
He say put that cash app in your chat.
you got me over here laughing and cheesing. Look, Anthony, look, they already. Are you blocked for real? Yes. I haven't been back after the last time. I spoke to everybody. I came, I told you hello, all the ladies hello. Ain't nobody say nothing back to me. I said, now why they ain't saying nothing? They come over to my channel. I said, Anthony must still have me blocked. He didn't put me in the forever block list.
He
Cause
said, did I do
baby,
it or my mods?
what? No, no, baby, it was you, Anthony, because that was a long time ago. That was back. You was caught up in the rapture. You was up in the Mellicote nation up over there. You was over there heavy with them back then. Yeah, it was you, baby. It wasn't no mine. You dropped down in your comment section. It wasn't even during a live. That's the cold part, Anthony.
He
It was
said,
in the
I
comment
don't
section.
know sending cash apps. I guess I'm about to get sued. You heard what he said, huh?
Wait a minute. Ain't nobody. Well, let me have put my cash app up in the chat there. Cause at the rate they going, they coming after you. They coming after you. Let me shut up and keep it clean. Cause I'm on Real Talk with Lady D, baby. I'm on Real Talk with Lady D. We gonna keep it clean over here. Cause we want that
Girl, you talk, you
monetization to
talk.
stay. Baby. We gonna keep it in the green. Cause if misbehaving get to cut loose, baby, it'll be in the red. It'd be all red.
They already sat there and they sat there and hit my channel yesterday. I had commercials and all of a sudden they sat there and strike there. But YouTube gonna monetize it back because all I have to do is request a review because it's nothing that I said, that
Right.
could have. So, and if they don't, it makes no difference. It makes no difference at all.
They calling us some old biddies. We the original old lady gang, baby.
They,
They don't
they,
want
they,
this.
they called me too. They talked about me too.
Yeah, they put me and your name
Yeah,
together. It was T
what
Talk
they
Turtle
do?
Girl, Lady D.
Who is
Yesterday I
T
was,
Talk? Serious? Who
I
is T
I
Talk?
called T Talk Turtle Girl. That's T Talk with your girl. I call her T Talk Turtle Girl because she.
That's
And
that's
then
not the
sometimes
one. That's not the one. Stay with her mom, right? Don't even have a
no,
key to turn it.
that's
Oh,
True
don't
P.
mention her. Don't mention her name. Yeah.
No, that's the nickname I gave her, True P.
Okay. Okay.
She
What
seemed
she said?
like
What
she
she said about
wore
me? You have to
pissy
send me
panties.
a video. Send me a video so I can see.
Well, it
So,
was in the front of the video. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I ain't even been talking about nobody. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but what they say about me in my lane?
They just got called us old, said,
They call me
and I
old.
said, well, yeah, they said old, and Anthony got them old women, them old biddies doing his bidding. He only talked for 15 minutes and let him talk. I said, hell, I ain't even been up on Anthony panel, so I know she ain't
Look,
talking about me. But then she called you. I'm gonna call her name this time. It's Real D. Normally I call her Fake D. This is the thing right
she
here.
called me
To
fake
you,
D. What she
yeah,
called
she
me?
called you
Why she
fake.
called me fake D?
Yeah,
Why she called me
yeah.
fake?
Cause Real Talk with Lady D, but she called you Fake Talk with Lady D. But she said she was gonna
Oh,
call
fake as
your,
F
yeah,
A I T H.
yeah, like you fake. Ain't nothing fake up over here, baby. Look, let me
A
tell you
fake
something.
FAKE or FAITH?
No, no. FAKE, like you're
Well,
fake,
why she
you're
want to call me
fraud.
fake? I'm real.
Because she
I'm
talking,
real.
because
I'm
she,
real.
yeah, you're real, but she's talking about the information you're bringing is fake. Let me tell you something. The thing that gets me with her slurring hot toddy, drunk sounding self, she always want to talk
I'm
about
real.
who channel she don't go and visit and she don't watch. But baby, she can tell you everything that didn't
Huh?
happen up in your video. Now she claims she knows the gist of what you were talking about just by looking at your thumbnail. She said, I don't go
Wow.
over to nobody's channel. I don't drop in a chat because I don't like them. Well, I got a screenshot of where she dropped out in my chat, and she's a
Wow.
lie, and the truth ain't in her. She come over here to listen to you, me, and everybody else because she know
Wow.
what's up. Hmm.
Wow.
What?
And she talked about Lord Jesus Christ. I don't bother these people. I say what I got
What?
to say and leave. Ain't
What?
nobody
What?
mad but the devil. A hit dog will holler. That's how I look at it.
Yes, I will. And Anthony said, imagine going to court and telling the judge, he said, I can't sing and dance. Well, Anthony, all you need to do is take that clip that Real Talk with Lady D just put up today and play that, baby. Play that for the judge.
Let's play it. Let's play. You want me to play it?
Please, I love it.
All right, let's play it.
Because she's Huntsville's finest.
Let me see. Let me see if it's gonna come on. It might not come on.
I'm sorry, but I just can't get over that man. I need him, and I'm not moving on because I don't have no storyline. So what do you expect me to do? I got to keep beating this dead horse.
But if the man have moved on, how does it benefit you? Yes, the money is good, but it doesn't give you a peace of mind. But hell, what do I know? I'm just something they created, an artificial intelligence.
Well, I'm sorry. I got to do what I got to do. I can't sing, I can't act, so I got to keep beating this dead horse until I can't beat it no more. Because, just listen to me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And if people say, Monica, how can you laugh at that? Because damn it, it's fun.
Hold up, stop the music. Because this right here is my favorite part. Just listen. You can't tell me I don't sound good because I'm Huntsville finest.
No, me no, baby,
It's like Kevin
baby.
Hart.
Only on Love and Marriage
Over the
Huntsville.
that's all, folks.
I want all of it.
Don't mess with me, please. Oh my God, please don't mess with me, okay? Lord Jesus Christ, laughter is good for the soul. Ain't nobody mad but the devil because these people are public figures, okay? You air it out. You are free game, and that's real talk, okay? Yes, you can use it. Yes, you can.
And y'all, I promise y'all, when Lady D, when it popped up in my notification, I kid y'all not, I've listened to it at least 6 times straight. And I was just cracking up, and my grandbaby ran in and said, Nene, what's so funny? And then when I played it, he said, this Alvin and the Chipmunks. Y'all, this was so, I was tickled to death. I love it, Lady D. I love it.
Melissa say 5, 4, 3, 2. She's coming.
Hey,
1, 2, Freddie coming for
coming
you.
for you.
3, 4,
3, 4, better
4. You
shut
better
your
shut your
door.
door.
5, 6, they bunch of tricks. 7, 8, they full of hate. 9, 10, she got on a blonde wig. No edge, small head. Courtesy of
Oh
the
my
7th
God, that
Avenue.
was too funny, girl. This was too funny. You look. We got to get together all the time. Me, you, oh my God, this was good. Girl, you a mess. You a mess
What?
misbehaving.
I know. Ooh, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. But you know what? I have to come through and support you. I be listening. I've been busy, but I'm listening. But then, yeah, we ain't no jumping up over here, baby. Ain't no jumping, baby. It take about 50 millimeters, 50 millimeters to one of us.
Yes,
But that's all
indeed.
right.
That's all right. That's all right. Nicole said, Anthony, you had everyone at work working your concert. You had over 4,000 viewers this morning. Yes, indeed. Guys, shout out to Anthony Lofties. Make sure you go ahead and check his channel out, Anthony Lofties. Also, Misbehaving, guys. Check out Misbehaving, my independent point of view. Check her out. Whoever else have a channel, make sure Butterfly, my girl Butterfly, speak with Miss Marcella.
Speak with your girl Marcella.
Speak with your girl
Um,
Marcella. Who else?
Butterfly, oh God, oh my God, E's opinion, or it's
Yes.
another one, unpopular
So,
opinion.
so they all,
It's
like they all, standing on their truth, right?
yes,
Yes,
yes, and
yes,
then
yes. Shout them out. Shout them out.
yes, unpopular opinion, and I mean she's very unbiased. You guys, everybody that's talking, they support everyone on the show. It's just that you need to have balance. For years here on these YouTube streets, subscribers and supporters of Love and Marriage Huntsville have
Yeah.
only been able to hear one side of the story because no
Mhm.
one was willing to say anything. But you
Yes.
guys, this is an all black ensemble cast.
Hmm.
Please support the show. But what's right is right and wrong is wrong. And we're going to speak
Absolutely.
on everybody. And as you always say, Lady D, what you say? Ain't no babies over here.
We can't pacify no babies, honey. This grown folks.
And you don't know nobody, right? Ain't that what you always say?
That's it.
And
That's
you
it.
don't know. It's just a reality show. So y'all don't
That's it.
take it
I don't
personal.
take it personally because like I say, it's a reality show. And the thing about it is that they just coming on, to them it's new. But if they go all the way back to my videos when I first started talking about love and marriage in Huntsville, they'll know nothing changed. You see what I'm saying? So don't get mad with the messenger. It's not like I'm talking about something new. I've been was talking about this, right? Misbehaving. I've
Yes,
been talking
ma'am.
like this.
And you see what Miss Melissa Savage said, and that's unfortunate. He said, we've been getting bullied for being unbiased. I only said I want us all to win, meaning blacks, and they ran
Absolutely.
me out the chat. And that's true, Melissa. If anybody can go on my channel, I will share your channel, even some of the Millicoat members on my
Hmm.
community wall when they go live. It's not being messy. It's to show support because we all can win and we all can have a difference in opinion. And they should want somebody that supports them that thinks differently than them
Hmm.
because if everybody thinks the same, move the same, it becomes stagnant and it's boring.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dark and Lovely. But like I
Yeah,
said, I've been was talking about this. Now they said that saying, "Oh, you coming?" I've been. I never changed.
you've been
Like I
here.
said,
You're right.
I
You've
never
been
changed.
here.
People. Thank you.
You it ain't new. They just knew finding you. Or
Yes.
there may have been somebody watching you, Lady D,
Girl, I
but
used to
they
have
just
no more
didn't
than
speak.
about 5 people in here. Just me,
That's
5 people. Like I said,
look,
I've been was in here. They were watch, what you call it, the replay.
yeah, look, Lady D, whether it's five, one, a million, the support
Absolutely.
is the same. You're thankful and you're grateful because a lot of
Absolutely.
people are nervous to start a channel. It's not easy, just like you said earlier. And hey, you the real deal, and I'm glad I met you too. Thank you, Nicole.
Yes.
Nicole, a little busybody. She been out in them YouTube streets being a busy.
Who
She
Nicole
collecting
Givens?
soda. Yeah. Yeah, Nicole Givens. She been a little busybody out there in them YouTube streets hopping in folks' chat.
But Nicole missed that one about this girl was talking about me because she used to keep me informed of a lot of stuff that's going on. She missed
Well,
that one.
and the reason I saw her is because the other one, the one that lived with the parents,
Hmm.
she had mentioned you, and I was like, okay. And then she called my name again and mentioned the little fluff up we had with my son, and I was like, what
Hmm.
the heck? I said, well, that's old news. It don't even hit me the
Hmm.
same way. You
Yeah.
just talking now for a reaction, and then oh girl, her video popped up today, and then that's when she said, well, she didn't watch it. She saw
Oh,
the
I'm
girl
sorry.
that
I didn't see. She said she had sent it to me. I didn't see it. I promise you, I didn't even see it. I'm gonna have to go check. I'm gonna check it out when I leave.
and
Get
I
off of
mean
this
it's
live.
much it's much ado about nothing. They want to talk just
Oh,
she just
okay.
saying it's fake. You trying to talk about she practicing witchcraft and whatever else.
Oh,
Melody can
okay.
speak up.
Okay.
Melody can speak up for herself. She knew how to stay quiet any other time. She knew how to stay quiet when her millimeters were attacking my 12-year-old disabled son that's diagnosed with Down syndrome. She knew how to stay quiet then. So why not stay quiet now? Just because somebody making fun of your inability of holding a note that you don't know how to sing. Now you want to take it personal like somebody coming after you and your children. Ain't nobody talking about your children. They talking about you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the thing about it, I didn't even say no name. I say Miss Buddy. You see what I'm saying? So a hit
Yeah.
dog gonna holler, A hit dog gonna holler. I
Yes, they will.
knows what to do, But like I said, even if I would have mentioned Melody's name, she's a public figure. She's not exempt. That's how I look at it, right?
That's right. And you see what Starbucks said. She said it was you, her, Logical, Eagle, and Nicole. Y'all been over here
Thank
talking
you.
that
Where she
talk.
say that at? Okay,
It,
yeah.
it
Let me pin
it
that up.
scrolled up. Yeah,
Yep.
it scrolled up. But you've
Thank
been
you.
talking that talk, and it's good to see more people coming and showing and loving and supporting, and we thank you all. Lady D, I have to get off for real. I need to
Okay.
do my hair,
All right. I'm finna get off too because I'm
but I'm
going to
gonna
do
be
my hair.
listening.
Yes. I'm
If
about.
if Anthony, go ahead,
No,
Lady D.
no. What you had to say? Go ahead. I don't want
I'm
to cut you
trying to
off.
see is Anthony going live? Somebody need to go live so I can listen while I do my hair or
Yeah,
something
because
or
I
both.
only got just the top. I got the top left. Because what I did, I was gonna go natural, but I
Uh
sat there
huh.
and say, I need something easy, because I work out, and
Right.
I need something easy. So I just went ahead and braided it up, but I just got the top part that I need to go ahead and finish. And once that, I'll be done. But oh my God,
I,
this was fun, girl. This was fun. I promise you. You made my life. I mean, it was fun. I did. I laughed. But get
Lady
with
D,
me.
I'm gonna get with you. I promise. I'm gonna get with you. But do me a favor. Can you close us out and replay that just one more time?
Okay.
I need to see
Okay.
this Huntsville fine. Wait, but you know I like the part she said. I can't let that man go. I can't act. I
Okay.
can't sing. I'm gonna beat this dead horse.
Oh my God, girl, you a mess. Hold
All
on
right,
here.
y'all. I'm gonna
Guys,
drop down so you can play it. Okay.
all right, all right.
All right,
Okay,
y'all.
guys.
I'm going in the chat.
All right. So, guys, I thank you all for coming on. This was a very fun live. And like I say, laughter is good for the soul. We don't know these people from a can of paint. You aired out, you are free game. So, on that note, guys, all the ones that came in and helped make this live beautiful, thank you, thank you, thank you. And the ones that out there in the bushes, guys, look, thank you for coming in and watching. But like I said, I've been talking about like this from the beginning. Like, if I got five can put 500 a flight, 10 could put 10,000. So I never looked at the numbers, but I came on because it was something that I enjoyed doing.
But I just can't get over that man. I need him, and I'm not moving on because I don't have no storyline. So what do you expect me to do? I got to keep beating this dead horse.
But if the man have moved on, how does it benefit you? Yes, the money is good, but it doesn't give you a peace of mind, but hell. What do I know? I'm just something they created. An artificial intelligence.
Well, I'm sorry. I got to do what I got to do. I can't sing, I can't act, so I got to keep beating this dead horse until I can't beat it no more. Because, just listen to me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And if people say, Monica, how can you laugh at that? Because damn it, it's fun.
Hold up, stop the music. Because this right here is my favorite part. Just listen. You can't tell me I don't sound good because I'm Huntsville finest.
Look at that cat. Look at that cat. It's like Jabba the Hutt.
Over that's all, folks.
I want all of it.